Hey, Chris Liepe here with a quick warm-up I do every day that helps me warm up my high notes. And it always works. I've done lots of warm-ups that work against me getting my high notes for the day, but this one never fails me. Even though it's a simple warm-up that everybody can do, there's a thought process behind why it works. And if you don't get this thought process and adopt the mindset behind it, it won't work for you. So this is more important even than the notes or what you're doing. I'm going to start on a simple C tonal center. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my head voice. I'm going to work on good chord closure with my head voice. That's not how raspy that is. That's not good chord closure. I want a bellish head voice sound. You should be able to, even without being warmed up, find your head voice. It may not be quite as bellish, and the closure may not be quite as good as you'd like it to be, but part of that is this warming up process. Don't worry about your chest voice at all right now. We're starting in our head voice, and there's good reason for it. I'm playing with my vocal apparatus so that I can get the best bellish chord closed sound out of it. Moving my tongue, moving my jaw, larynx up and down, find that sweet spot, okay? It may be a C. For me, it's a C. For you, it might be something different. And notice we're also starting on an open vowel. Not E or ooh. Once you feel like you've gotten good chord closure in your head voice, let's use this descending line. And it's a strategic descending line. I'm very open, my larynx is dropped. One more time. What this is allowing me to do is start with a relatively high note in my range in head voice and ease into my chest voice. Okay? I'm going to expose my break now as I do this warm-up. I'm going to go back and forth between exposing my break so you can hear when I'm in chest and when I'm in head, and you can also hear when I'm sort of blending the two. There's break. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to change around where I enter my chest voice, all the while being light and head voicey in those higher notes. There was only one chest voice note there. I'm continuing to warm up that head voice and seeing how low I can get in my head voice before I need to switch in my chest voice. Sometimes I make it a clean break. Sometimes I blend it. There I blended. There I added a little bit more chest voice. Now, as I warm up and as I do this over and over and over again, I'm going to start easing into my chest voice higher in the descent. This is going to, from the very beginning, this is why I said the thought process is important. I am already starting high. So I'm telling myself I don't need to reach for any of these notes. I'm already able to hit these notes. I'm hitting them in my pure, good chord closure head voice. As I insert or replace certain head voice notes with chest or with mix, I've done lots of videos on mixed voice. Be sure to check those out if you haven't seen them. As I replace certain notes, I'm able to maintain good support, good technique, and not reach for those notes because I'm already hitting them. I'm warming up my mind just as much as I am my voice. Here's how that looks. You hear me break sometimes I don't break. Playing with both is super important for this exercise as well, because you don't want to shy away if you do one versus be all proud of yourself if you do the other. Both are good and both are useful. There, I went from chest voice to head voice on that last note. Like that. And even on top, I went, ooh. See how I started in head voice and then went into my mixed voice? Broke into head voice. I'm testing all sorts of different combinations, all sorts of different approaches as I'm letting my voice ease into those higher notes. Notice I'm never going, ha! I'm never reaching for that note. I start with my head voice. Ooh, my chord closure was a little weird there at the end. It's because I was running out of breath. So identify why maybe your chord closure may not be what it needs to be. Is it because you're not supporting well enough? That was certainly the case there. This is the warm-up that I do nearly every day to ease into singing high, and it works every single time. And the reason it works is because it trains me and retrains me not to reach for those high notes, but to get them acceptably in a pure head voice and then work my other techniques in. Hope you enjoyed this. Again, if you want more help with your mixed voice, if you want help with your voice in general, click the link below and join my free course. We'll see you for more.